Hi guys, this is Frostbite. I just thought I'd show you real quick my mineral oil cooled media center PC. This is actually running both HyperSpin and XBMC. What you see here is on the left hand side you've got a water cooled pump sitting next to a thermometer that is actually just a sticker on the front of the case. The computer itself and the power supply is essentially completely submerged in mineral oil. I went for an extra clear version of the mineral oil to mimic and look exactly like water. If you look, the fans on both the power supply and the CPU are still running and are still fully functional. They don't really do much with dispersing heat except for moving the oil around, but as you can see, it gives kind of a cool ripple effect towards the top of the tank. When I originally built this PC, it wasn't for a media center. It was strictly just because I could. But I have found over time that this is a perfect living room accent piece. Now, the internals are actually hidden here on the top, and you'll have to bear with me. The video will get shaky as I go inside here. So inside the lid here, I know it's kind of bright and you can barely see, but you've got your lighting. There is an SSD there at the top, and then of course the rest of your motherboard internals are coming out of the top, as you would expect to see. Over on the left down here you can see the wiring coming through to go to the radiator, and some additional power that goes to some of the items in the top, as well as the power connector going to the actual power supply. Now, I get a lot of questions on whether or not it can run, whether or not the fluid is actually moving, and whether or not it's touching the PC. Yes, yes, and yes. Everything that you see is actually happening. There's no trickery. Mineral oil is a non-conductive substance, so that means that it can go directly up against the circuitry and it gives no resistance. What I've found with this setup is it actually is better over time for the components. The liquid actually gives a buffer against dust and degradation. It essentially, minus a couple of hiccups with stickers, it seems to suspend the hardware in whatever state it was in when you put it in. Now, of course, you're going to have minor degradation as time goes on with heat in use, but this PC has been running rock solid for essentially 2 years. If you have any questions, feel free to post. Hopefully you find this helpful. I'll be posting some additional specifications and kind of where I got the parts and where I got the idea. But that's it for now.